Hello, this is Ileana, and I'd like to take you through a new mini album that I've made for my goddaughter Naomi, who is 7, for her birthday. It's about just over an inch thick. It has a magnetic closure, hidden magnetic closure, and plenty of places for her to put her own pictures in, and I'll take you through it now. This is the first page, obviously, front cover, and I've just made it so that she can be quite clear where to put the pictures. So that's a little tag there, just so she can see how that goes. Opens up, and I've bound this myself with using 3 layers of cereal box covered up there, and the pages, there are 4 flaps essentially, bound by the Laura Dennison stack the deck technique, and each of the pages were from A3 card, which I folded up and cut a little bit like this, so each of them becomes a workable page, and I'll take you through this. So front cover, inside, now I've put some 6x4 photo papers in there just so she can see where to put them. She can use these and print her own ones off the computer, or just get some developed in the size 6x4, and they'll all slot in just like that, nice and easily. And then the next one, the same. Couple of spots there just to hold them in place if she doesn't want to use glue. She can write a little note about the picture there. So that flips up to a double page. There's a little tag pocket there I made with a couple of tags there. She can write something in, maybe stick a picture in if she wants to, wherever. You're a sweetie. Day, month, year. And there's a little smaller photo mat for there. Little book clip with a paper clip. Again, another journal spot. Opens up like that. Nothing on the back really, just plain. That's a kind of cute paper, I thought. And so the technique I've used, I came up with, has meant that every one of these flaps has a kind of pocket at the bottom there, so that just slips in there nice and easily. Shut that down. Flip it over. Very simple, slots in there. Again, very simple. Tucks in behind the ribbon. There we go. Did I lift these pages up? This one here, the story, that's fixed down. There's just a really simple tag there. Can slot in there. And a tag and a photo mat. Some space for journaling on the back, or some storytelling, however we call it. And a little tag which also opens up for some pictures, for some stories, anything. Anything at all. Moving over. Just a photo area, very easy to see. I love that paper. Pretty. There we go. And again, lovely, delicate, pretty papers. A little butterfly trim. Okay, next page. I've decided to stick that down and make it a pocket. So that slides out like that. And again, I've just stuck that down with some really low tack glue so she can see exactly where she could stick her own picture. That one is lifted up a little bit on dimensional foam tape, which I kind of cut to size, so that stops the pocket sliding in too deep. There. And that's just on acetate. That slides behind like that. Oh no, that's the, oh yes. This is the tricky thing, there's so many places. I forgot to show you the inside of that, just some journaling lines and somewhere else to stick one of those photos. I haven't done that properly. There we go. So moving forward again. Keep forgetting what I've opened, what I haven't. And then that opens that way, that's it. So again, these simple little photo corners, if you like, or journal spots, just to secure the pictures without having to use glue, which is good if she wants to use this album for one thing one year and another thing the next. Yeah, and then some flowers I made up with some shiny things and leaves. So you get the hang of it really. Once you've done 1 or 2 pages, it's a similar kind of construction. There we go. Just like that. Lifts up. Plenty of room to write little notes, or she can write behind the pictures if she wants to keep it a secret. And not show the world. There we go, another little photo mat. Pretty paper. They're all papers from various places, like freebies from magazines or from my own 12x12 stash that I've cut into. I've just really gone to town and used from as many different places as I could, with pinky and glittery and fun little designs. So next page, again, pretty papers there. Opens up first to show another page for photos. Slips easily really behind. I'm just trying to do it one-handed, but it slips so easily into those photo corners. And there we have her birthday card. Naomi is 7. Little note for her there. Pocket behind that. She can swap that out for her own picture, of course. And of course it opens sideways as well. I've kept that simple, just as a little kind of ticket holder. As I realised the album was getting quite thick. Another spot there to hold a picture. There we go. See? Easy. Over here, that was one. I just stole it from over there. There we go. And up there. Alright, this one we have a little pull-out booklet kind of thing. That I have had in my collection for some 10 years, that paper. I bought it from a shop in London, Bureau I think it was called, and Naomi will know the significance of that. Pretty, isn't it? And just a space for tags. I was really running out of time, so they're so plain, but that's where your creativity comes in, Naomi. If you're watching, you can do something with that completely of your own. There's a little slot there for a picture to go in, and I've just drawn the outline to see the size of picture. As you can see, I don't know if it's coming up on the camera, just to see what size of picture to trim it as. So put it back in there. Okay, very plain. And cupcakes. Oh, yeah. Final page. And we have, again, I've glued that one down so it doesn't flap up that way, just slides out, little pocket there. Again, with that dimensional tag, you can see just popped up there to stop it slipping in too deep. And that'll unstick completely, like. There. And the back cover, inside cover, there's a little envelope. I never made that, but I thought it was quite sweet, and I've had that for years. Just a little ticket there to put some notes of her own. And another little place for a photo. There, cute. Stick that back in. It's a little bit, I suppose, fiddly to get some of this in, but I guess the idea is that once it's in, it's in. I'm not going to be moving that in and out. Just looks kind of sweet like that. That's it. I mean, it's a fairly simple design, all told, but the more I was going on with it, the thicker it's getting, and that's supposed to be a magnetic closure, and it just about holds shut. And there's the back, handmade by Ileana, 2012. Really quite straightforward. I've kept the spine absolutely plain. That's not to say it needs to stay that way. There's plenty scope there to play with, isn't there? And I don't know whether to hold it shut with some of this yellow ribbon or not. I think it was her mum that gave this to me. Thanks, Kay, for the yellow ribbon. I've used a little bit of that inside the album. I think it was cake ribbon or something. It's really sweet anyway. So I may use it just to hold it shut as a gift. So Naomi, happy 7th birthday. I hope you like your album. Bye.